February favorites and not so favorites.
Hi, my name's Jaden and welcome to my channel. I thought I'd do February favorites because I love favorites videos. I don't even know if people are still making them, but I'm gonna make them. But I thought that I would also incorporate things that I'm not gonna rebuy, so I'm not gonna repurchase. There's not a lot, but let's get into it. Okay, so first thing that has been my February favorite is this Black Radiance True Complex Contour Palette. I love it. The brand you can find at like Rite Aid, I think. And it's just, honey. It has contour, sculpt, and highlights. A little messy. Ooh, don't judge me. But it's amazing. It looks great on every skin tone. I've used it on every skin tone that I can think of with all my friends. And it just is great. It's super affordable too. I think it was like maybe $5, which works for me. Then the Morphe 9N blush palette. It's amazing, you guys. Like, so good. It has 9 different shades. Oh, honey. Anyway, it has 9 different shades. Some that are natural, neutral, some red tones, and some really bright ones. So I like it because it had to be like $10, and I've been using it this entire February. And that's not a lot, I guess, because I only wear makeup maybe 3 or 4 times a month. But this month I had a lot of stuff going on, so I did wear more makeup than I usually would. So I wore it a lot. And then we have the Lancome Dual Finish Multitasking Powder. First of all, you guys, it smells so good. Kind of smells like rich grandma, like grandma with pearls rich type, like that. But I use it as an all over the face powder. So after I do my foundation and then my translucent powder underneath my eye, I use this all over. And it's so good. I've had it for months, but I've been dipping into it like crazy this month, and it hasn't gone away. I know Lancome can be kind of pricey, but you just don't tell your boyfriend or your husband or your girlfriend or your wife. You just don't tell them that you're going to buy it. Because honestly, it's an investment. It's going to last you so long. So that's great. And then here's another pricey one that you're not going to tell people that you share a bank account with that you bought. But you're going to get it on the low. Maybe use your credit card or something. I don't know. But the Guerlain Terracotta bronzing powder. So I was looking for a bronzing powder, and I could not find a good one that I liked. And this is what this one looks like. It's just, I've had it for a while, but it's like a neutral brown. I'm usually warm toned, but it's nice to have a neutral bronzer so I don't look orange. But I've been looking for one for a while, and I was watching a Makeup Shayla tutorial, and she was using it, and I was like, wow, we're kind of close to the same skin tone, so I can use it. And sorry if I'm fiddling with my hair, guys. I live in California, but in the desert of California, and it is not good to my hair. It is so dry. It has, I don't know what to do with it, y'all. I know I have 2 different hair types right now because heat damage, but I'm not about that big chop life. Kudos to y'all that can. I'm too scared for that. So my hair is actually usually in a bun every day, but today I thought it looked somewhat okay, so I was like, we gonna roll with it. Anyway, the Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation. I know this is old, but I've been using it so much this past February month. It's just great. It comes like this. I don't think it's too pricey. It's 30 some odd dollars, and I know somebody's gonna be like, what? But it lasts me forever, and it's 1 fluid ounce, which I know doesn't seem like a lot, but I put on a good 2 layers. I'm very oily, and I would say it completely mattifies me. And sorry about these being in the way. Let me move them a little bit. Yeah, so I love it. It's kind of pricey, but it's great. Now, a new product that I've been obsessed with. I always use the Laura Mercier translucent powder all under my eye, and I'm super oily, so I always wanted to use it all over my face, but it would kind of give me like a white ashy cast on my face. But they just come out with the translucent medium deep powder, and it's huge, by the way. And you guys, this is so bomb, okay? They only have one shade, I believe, but don't quote me because I don't know. But I do know that it looks great on shades lighter than me, darker than me. I mean, nowadays you can make anything darker if you need to with bronzer, or lighter if you need to with some lighter concealer. And it has such full coverage. It's amazing. And I don't ever get a flashback from it. I didn't from the regular translucent powder. And it's heavy, but it doesn't feel heavy on the face, if that makes sense. So I think it's a great buy. Also, I got the Fenty Beauty lip gloss. I've been using that this month, the Fenty Glow on the Gloss Bomb. It's amazing. It looks great on every skin tone again. It's super creamy. It's not, I mean, it's a little sticky, but it's not too much. And I just like the color. You probably can't even see the color, but it's like a rose gold. It's really pretty. It has little shimmers in it, but it doesn't look glittery. It's really cute. And it wasn't too pricey. And then the other thing I have, it's not a beauty product, but I had to throw it in here because it's just so bomb. It's MAC's Fragrance Blend, and it's the Turquatic. Don't come for me if I'm saying it wrong, but it's this one. Their perfume, it smells so clean. Like, that's the only way I can describe it. Not like clean linen clean, but it smells like, let me see, I don't know, just floral clean. It's a great scent. I love it. I got the rollerball at first because it is a little pricey, but then I used up the rollerball in like 2 weeks because I was putting on like crazy. And I totally recommend this. It's great. It smells so good. And also another product I have is the L'Oreal Magic Skin Beautifier BB Cream Anti-Redness. So it comes out green. And I don't know if this happens with you guys, but I get red really, really bad in the crease of my nose. And if I get a random breakout, it's red. So if you put this concealer on, it comes out green before your foundation and after your primer, just blend it in and then put foundation over top of it. It'll cancel out the redness, which is great because that's a super lifesaver for me. I know it's super dirty because I just used it, but that's real life stuff, okay? It just is. But this is the Morphe Beauty Sponge. I knew people would come for me if I said Beauty Blender. So it's Beauty Sponge. It's bigger than the Beauty Blender by a little bit. Mine is right here, my Beauty Blender. So here's like a comparison. Not by much, and it's way more affordable. I believe it was $5 to $7. The Beauty Blender is $20. And I like it because it has this flat edge. So I can use that to buff out my foundation faster. And then if I want to do concealer underneath, it has the sharp edge so I can really get underneath there. It's great and it's super cheap. And then you guys probably already noticed, but I have brows that are cousins today, not sisters, but your girl has no brows, so I have to draw them on every day. But another thing that helps me with that, and especially this month, since I don't wear a lot of makeup, like I was saying, like all the time, and when I do, I go hard, but if I want to feel like I have a brow when I want to go out to eat with no makeup on, I use the Benefit Give Me Brow. Super, super, super small. But it comes in different shades. I wear 3. And it's a pigmented brow gel, basically. So I run it through my brows when I have no makeup on, or when I have makeup on. I used it today. To just give my brows some pigmentation, since they're very sparse, if I want to go somewhere and look like I have eyebrows. So it's great. It's not super pricey, I'd say, but I'm kind of willy-nilly. I don't think anything's too pricey. I mean, if you ask my husband, he thinks everything's too pricey, but not for me. Anyway, I also, just this last month in February, picked up the Benefit Foolproof Brow Powder, and it looks like this. I don't want the mirror to get in the way, but it's super great. It's just brow powder. I used to use every brow product under the sun. I used brow gel, pigmented gel. eyeshadow, the pencils, definer brow products, and then I tried the dip brow, which is great if you have eyebrows, but I don't. So it was looking super unnatural. I mean, filled in brows for people who don't have eyebrows like me already look unnatural because you know we don't have eyebrows. But I wanted something that looked not too crazy. So I feel that brow powder works the best for me because it doesn't give me too harsh of a brow, and I can fill in and really shade where it's sparse to make it the illusion of hair, which is great. And then the NYX Ombre Blush. So I came across this when I was shopping with my stepmom at Ulta, and she's like, I need a new blush. And I was like, well, NYX is affordable because she didn't want to spend too much money. And then she picked out an ombre blush, and I was like, this is great. First of all, I'm wearing it today. This is the one in Soft Flush OB07. It's a peachy tone. First of all, it's so pigmented. It's like $5. And it's super blendable. And I would say you could still build it if you wanted to really pack it on, but you guys, it's super pigmented. This is what mine looks like, and it's ombre. It does have a little bit of shimmer in it, and I usually go for matte blushes, but this was just bomb. So I got it, and I've been using it all of February. And then I've been doing the Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife highlighter. Now listen, okay, because people that know me, I know they're going to come for me. I told everybody they looked crazy in this highlighter. It was too much. I didn't like it. But I found out to use this highlighter, at least for my preferences, I have to do a natural face, which it's just no real eyeshadow, just using bronzer as eyeshadow, a neutral lip like I'm doing right now, and then you can use this highlighter. And it's amazing. For those of you who haven't seen it, I'm sure you have, but I'll show you what it looks like. It's a super, super, super bright yellow gold. See? Ooh, look at that. Okay. Yeah, so I jumped on the bandwagon, and it's actually great, in my opinion, with a more natural face. If you want to go all out with your face makeup and wear it, be my guest. You'll probably look bomb. But for me, I need a natural face to wear it, but it's still amazing. And we're back to NYX, affordable. I like to switch it up. They have a matte bronzer, and it's amazing. Now, it's more on the cool tone side, and like I said, I'm more warm, but it still looks great on me. It's super pigmented. I've had this blush for a year, and I think just last month in February, I started just dipping into it more, and I found out how much I missed it, and it's just great. I'll show you what it looks like. It's cool toned, so it's nice. If you're a little lighter than me, you could definitely use it as like a contour instead of a bronzer. It's super cheap, super pigmented, and it's lasted me this long, and it's definitely one of my favorites now. And then I mentioned the Laura Mercier translucent powder, but the Kat Von D Lock-It translucent powder. Now, don't make fun of me because I have the small little sample trial size. If you go shopping, especially makeup shopping, with a male who doesn't want to go, aka my husband, he is not going to be with you buying the entire big trial set of something you never tried before, or to spend the money. And honestly, this has lasted me months anyway, the small size. So I got it, and I figured, okay, the foundation I love, it controls my oils. I wonder if this one does too. This one is super, super lightweight on the skin, but it's like heavy duty, like no oil, no shine. You won't be going to freaking anywhere looking like a glazed turkey, like my husband calls me. He goes, oh, you're looking like a glazed turkey because I'm so oily. And this is just amazing. If you get the small size, you'll pay probably half the price for the big one, and it'll still last you. So I recommend that too. And then a couple more items. I know it's getting a little long-winded, but that's me. The Marc Jacobs mascara. It is a high-end mascara, but I feel like it's super worth it. I'm not wearing lashes right now. I don't even know if you guys can even see my eyelashes, but okay. They're kind of popping, yeah. And it's because of this. Well, this in combination with the other one, which I'll show you. But I like this wand mostly because it's super long and it's thin, but it's thicker at the bottom. So it really helps elongate the lashes, which I like because I have lashes, but they're light and you can't see them, but they are long. So this helps show the length of them, which is great. And then the one that I use in conjunction with it, and I have them both on today, is the Too Faced Better Than Sex. Again, I have the small version because it's cheaper, but it's great. This one's super long and thicker than the Marc Jacob ones, and I believe it's a little less costly. Don't quote me on it, I'm not sure. But this one elongates, it separates, it plumps, it thickens, it does everything without making it look clumpy. And I can wear this just by itself and it's amazing. Like it's so good. I'll never go back to any other ones that I used to use previously because I mean this is great. And a concealer that I've been loving has been the Makeup Forever Full Coverage. So I've been noticing I don't have dark circles underneath my eyes, but I don't know how to explain it. I look tired from underneath my eyes. So using a full coverage concealer helps with that, at least for me. And one that isn't very costly and looks great is the full cover Makeup Forever one, and I'm in 14, shade 14, but it's so good. I've had this for months. I use it every single time I do my makeup. I do it underneath my eye. I do it on my forehead, my chin. I use it on pretty much everything. I even use it to carve out my brows because this thing is heavy duty but feels super light. And I like that it's not too much lighter than my skin because for some reason I've been on the not so highlighted regions. So like underneath your eyes, on your forehead and your chin, I've been liking it to be closer to my skin tone, more so than super highlighted. And this is great. It's very creamy. It's not watery though, but it's not so thick. It doesn't feel so thick to me. And I just blend out with a beauty blender or the Morphe sponge or a brush, and it just works either way. And then lastly, I'm just going to do a couple more. The MAC Bittersweet lip pencil. It's a brown lip pencil. You can see I use it to death. It doesn't even have a tip anymore. I'm going to have to sharpen that. I gotta find a sharpener. But this is amazing. So I used to always like want to wear bright lipsticks, and I felt very insecure and discouraged about it because of my skin color. I felt bright lipsticks might look crazy on me or too neon or too loud. And I was definitely mistaken because my stepmom's darker than me and she wears bright lipsticks all the time and looks amazing. And I always wanted to wear bright lipsticks. I just wanted to, but I wasn't bold enough to pull it off, in my opinion, and I was scared. So I was watching the Glam Twins on YouTube here. Their YouTube's Glam Twins 334, and they use MAC's Cork lip liner before every single lipstick, and they put it on, and then when they have a bright lipstick, they fill in their entire lips with it, and it makes it look more suitable for someone like my preference of me to wear a bright lipstick. So anyone can wear a bright lipstick without a lip liner. You don't have to. But for me to feel okay and secure and feel like I can pull off a bright lip, I went to MAC and I got a brown lip pencil, and they suggested Bittersweet instead of Cork for me because they thought it'd be too dark. And I've been in love with it ever since. Now I wear pinks, purples, bright lipsticks, anything, doesn't matter. And I just use this, put it all over, and I put on my lipstick over top, and I just kind of, like mesh it together. And it is thebomb.com. And then lastly are just two primers that I have. So the Maybelline Master Prime Primer Base Blur and Smooth, and it says it's in the number 100. This is amazing. First of all, it's like $6. You can get it at any drugstore, CVS, Target, Walmart. It's literally everywhere. And I believe they have Maybelline and Ulta and everything now, so it's even there too. This really does blur and smooth. I feel like it's a filter in a bottle, maybe. I don't know. But when I put it on before my foundation, it gets all my like wrinkles smoothed, and my face just kind of looks blurred and like it's been photoshopped in a way. And I feel like it makes my foundation last longer. And maybe I just think that it's all in my head, but this foundation primer is amazing and I highly recommend it. And then lastly is the Pore Fessional by Benefit. I have huge pores, especially on my nose and like right here. But because I'm extra, I'll put this all over my face sometimes. Now I know y'all are gonna come for me again because I got the small size, but your girl is cheap, like I've been telling you. So, well, my husband is, and he goes shopping with me the majority of the time. So that's why I got these small ones, because I can't get no big one. But anyway, I can order online. But anyway, this really does fill in your pores. And when I first heard fill in your pores when this first came out, I was like, okay, no, I'm gonna look cakey. I'm gonna look like I have too much makeup on, or I'm gonna break out after using it because it fills in your pores. No, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not a beauty guru, okay? I just buy this stuff and let it sit for months and months and wear it 3 times a month and maybe 10 times a year, okay? But it works so, so good. It does come out like white or like beige, but once you rub it in, it might stay that way, but it won't show through your foundation at all. I'm wearing it on my T-zone today, and this primer, the Maybelline primer, all over. And it's great. And like I said, if you get the smaller ones, it's cheaper. You don't have to worry about it being too expensive. If you have really large pores, I would totally, totally buy it because I love it. All right, now for the I will not repurchase. I don't have a lot of them because most of them I kind of threw away. Or I just let it sit for like months and months and then I forget about it or I lose it somehow. But for the first one, I'm going to do the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation. Now, the reason I bought this in the first place, which I have mine in deep sand, and this is what it looks like. The reason I bought it in the first place is because I have the Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Concealer, and it is truly amazing. It's kind of like the Makeup Forever Full Coverage Concealer I was telling you guys about, except the Amazonian Clay one feels heavier on your skin compared to the Makeup Forever one. But so I was like, oh, I can get the foundation. I'm super oily. I'll look bomb. You guys, it's terrible in my opinion. I feel like it oxidizes weird. Like it doesn't oxidize. It oxidizes orange, but like not a bright orange, but like a dull ashy orange, which is not cute on me whatsoever. And it's too full coverage, and I never thought I'd say that because I'm so oily. Like I said, I am a glazed turkey. I'm so oily, it's ridiculous. And this was like too much for me. This looked like I had a whole fake face on, and I was like, bam! Like, no, 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 no. I put it on twice, and I was like, no. So it's just been sitting here, and it's completely, basically full, and I've only used it twice, and I'm never going to use it again. But if you love it and it works for you, I'm super excited that it does because it has to work for someone or they wouldn't make money, right? Okay, next one. Now, I know everyone is going to come for me about this one, but I didn't work for me. I didn't like it. The Sasha Buttercup Setting Powder. Okay, so let me explain. When the whole Kim Kardashian contour thing came out, where her secret, where she was using banana powder underneath her eye, everyone got hyped, started buying the Ben Nye banana powder. I was one of those. I got hyped, bought it, and it was super ashy looking on me, like ridiculously ashy, and I couldn't wear it. It was terrible. So I was like, what can I use? And then I was watching Makeup Shayla again, who it looks flawless and amazing on her, and she was using it, and I was like, oh, I'll buy it, and I bought it for $20. And I don't like it on my skin. It looks amazing on Makeup Shayla's skin. She slays every time she wears it. And when I wear it, I have like a bright yellow cast underneath. And honestly, it might be something I'm doing wrong. Like I said, I'm not a beauty guru. I don't know what's going on. I just put it on 3 times a month. But I hated it. I didn't like it. Only because of the yellow cast. I mean, for some of my friends that I used it on, it worked amazing and they looked bomb. And my one sister uses it and she loves it and she looks bomb. But for me, it didn't work. And I really wanted it to too because A, it was $20. And B, everybody else looks great in it, so I'm going to look great too. But oh well, what can you do? And then I have the Sephora Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. My friend was like, this is the bee's knees. She was hyping it up. She's like, I use it. And I'm like, Sephora's brand, like, their own brand is not expensive. I think this concealer might have been $14, which I know that still may seem expensive, but some other ones that I use go anywhere from $20 to $30. So I was like, okay, like I'm gonna stock up. I bought all these colors, and by the way, this bright color is from when I went through my phase of wanting a super bright under eye. But it is so oily, you guys. Maybe I just have super oily skin. So with this serum formula, it doesn't mesh well. But when I put it on, it was super oily. It creased so bad. And I ended up looking like a glazed turkey again. And I was like, oh no, I cannot be doing that. I stopped using it. This one, as you can see, isn't even opened because I have 5 opened ones in there. And I stocked up when I first got them because I was like, oh, this is going to be great. I'm hyped, blah, blah, blah. No, not for me. It didn't work. Maybe if you have dry skin or combination, it might work for you. I mean, my friend who uses that has combination. She looks bomb. But I'm literally a glazed turkey. I'm so oily. So it's just didn't work for me. But that's okay. It's just going to sit in my drawer with the other ones for the rest of eternity. I don't know. And then the next thing I'm going to mention is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer. Now, I told you guys before, I tried using a brow definer. I used to use their Dip Brow, and I used their brow, the pencil one. What is it called? I don't know. But I used the pencil one, and it worked out great for a long time. And my friend was like, oh, the brow definer has it's thicker, so you could use it to make hair strokes, and you can really fill in faster. And I was like, oh, perfect. Since I really hate doing my makeup because it takes so long, I can fill my brows in faster. It'll be great. I'll just show you guys what I'm talking about for it being thicker. I don't know if you can see, but it is kind of thick. So I was like, oh, great. It is so ashy. It's barely pigmented. It barely comes out. And I have no eyebrows. So to me, I'm thinking, great, it's going to make my brow application way better, way faster. And it just didn't. And I'll tell you guys, I have struggle brows. I'm still looking for products that I feel like will work great for me because I'm trying to figure out how to make my brows look bomb every day. And most of the day, most of the times they're cousins, and then other times they're a string. So it just wasn't working out for my brows. I have struggle brows, and most of the time they just look like distant cousins. And then even those really struggle times, which is usually when I have to do something, like I want to film a video, or I have to go somewhere, or my wedding day, or whatever. When I have to do something important, I feel like my brows are really spiteful and petty, and they'll just look like estranged, divorced, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, if that's even a thing, cousins. Like, they're terrible. So I just felt like that didn't help me at all. And it probably helps a lot of people because I see a lot of people use it, but it didn't help your girl, okay? And then I know you guys are going to come for me, and this is my last one that I will not be repurchasing, but it's the Fenty Beauty Foundation. Ooh, I can see you guys in the comments now. Don't come for me, okay? It's my first video. Don't come for me. But this foundation, you guys, for me, I put it on, and I was so hyped. I was like, ooh, I'm starting to love this brand. I'm so hyped. I saw everyone's YouTube video talking about the Fenty Beauty Foundation. They were like, it's Del Turquatic, it's full coverage, it's Jesus resurrecting, it's the bee's knees, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, so I'm going to get it. I put it on, you guys, and I swear, I was so orange. I looked like a Cheeto. I was so orange. I was like, oh, maybe I just have to give it time. So I kept blending, left it on for a little bit, and I'm like, I'm not cute. I'm orange. So I literally had to wipe the whole thing off and start over, and I was in a rush. And it just didn't work out for me. Now, it might be the color that I chose, honestly. I chose the color 400 because I felt like it matched me the best in Sephora. But I think I'm going to give it another try. I'm just going to try a different color. But the color 400, I was looking crazy. I was looking like an Oompa Loompa, a Cheeto. I was not cute. I was a hot mess, okay? So that's not going to work for me. But thank you guys for watching. This was my first video, so I'm super excited. let me know what type of videos you guys want to see next. I have some ideas for some I want to do, but I want to know what you guys want to see next. I'm going to link down below, or at least let you know in the description box, what products I have on my face right now. And if you guys want to know where I got my shirt from, I've been obsessed with off-the-shoulder shirts because I just love my shoulders. Ooh. Ooh. No, but I've been obsessed, so I'll let you guys know that down below. But thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll be able to have a great YouTube channel for you guys and some great videos and content for you to see. So have a good day. See ya.